Okay.
I just asked Jimbaux how many systems are there here in New Orleans?
The interesting thing about New Orleans is today with the consolidation in the railroad industry, there's basically 7 major railroad companies in the U.S. and Canada, 8 if you include Mexico. So there's the big 8 or the big 7. The interesting thing about living in New Orleans, and I'm probably the only person who lives in this city that this is what I really like about it, is 6 of the 7 major railroad companies that are in the U.S. and Canada serve New Orleans. So no place has all 7. Chicago, which is considered the railroad capital of the continent, has 6 of them. St. Louis has, I want to say 6. Memphis, Kansas City has 5. Or 4. 5. I think Memphis just has 5. So New Orleans, St. Louis, and Chicago
Lead.
Yeah, no, it's so the variety of railroad action. A lot of what happens here is because you have your 2 big eastern railroads, Norfolk Southern and CSX. You have your 2 big western railroads, BNSF and Union Pacific. Then you have the Canadian National Railway, which bought the Illinois Central Railway in 1999. So it's this enormous Y-shaped railroad going across Canada and then sticking down the Mississippi River to here.
Right.
And then the smallest of the big 7, the Kansas City Southern Railway, which Kansas City to New Orleans line, and then its lines extending into Mexico as well. So the KCS is the 7th biggest railroad in the United States, and it's the biggest railroad in Mexico. Well, maybe not. Maybe it's now that Ferromex bought Ferrosur, or the parent company's bought whatever. Maybe KCS is. But anyway, there's only 2 big systems in Mexico. So.
Okay. Okay, so we are really in the heart of train country.
Not really. Again, Chicago is basically the railroad capital of the world. Railroad capital of the United States. Kansas City is buku trains also. So no, quantity-wise, this is not a big place for transfer.
But in terms of the importance of
variety,
location and variety.
Well, I mean, stuff going from Florida to Los Angeles, stuff, and actually a lot of Atlanta to LA stuff has been rerouted from here in the last 10, 15, 20 years to either via Vicksburg Meridian, which is the Kansas City Southern Railway rebuilt a connection there, or via Memphis. So it's actually this year, some stuff that used to go through here is now going through Memphis. It's just quicker that way. This place is just a mess.
So are jobs being lost as a result of?
I'm not sure. Not as far as I know. I mean, it's tit for tat. You know, I don't know how you would
gauge that.
I mean, so we're picking up the NOPB track here. Look at all the ship anchors and stuff here.
Oh wow, look at that.
If you want to stop, I can go back.
No, it's okay.
And then we're picking up the track back here. Here's some plate steel, which was a big railroad's the best way to ship that. Some Cotton Belt Railway plate steel cars for this. I forget the name of this facility here.
Plate steel.
Plate steel. That's what that is. But again, I guess we're gonna go over here. Oh, look at the control box for the crossing. It's now elevated, which is a new thing now due to flooding.
Oh wow.
Those things are normally ground level.
I see.
I was actually about 15 months ago.
That's what Jim was talking about right there.
Here's where the NOPB crosses the Norfolk Southern Railway's branch line to Chalmette and down the river. It serves a lot of chemical plants. So I'm going to take you to France Yard. So right over to your left right here, that's where the Norfolk Southern Oliver Yard, where you caught the tail end of it where you got blocked by the train the other night.
Oh, yeah. And those are some long trains.
Yes.
They've got a lot of cars hitched up, and they go back and forth and back.
There's a yard right there.
Okay.
That's why. Let's see. What was I going to say? I forgot.
Okay, hold on. Let me cut. We're at 4:39. Hold on.